Pakistan-Occupied Kashmir. Unrest in Pakistan-Occupied Kashmir continues, and it's exploded literally in the last 24 hours. We're looking at drone footage there where locals of PoK are moving towards Muzaffarabad to try and get their demands met. In fact, there's a huge rally that still continues, even though Pakistan is currently holding talks with Jammu Kashmir Awami Action Committee. But yet, we're looking at violence that breaks out all while protesters are on their way to Muzaffarabad. Violence broke out in Sensa, where angry crowds torched police vans. Bulldozers were, in fact, used to push away civilians. In Arja, demonstrators blocked a key bridge, cutting off movement, signaling growing fury there. In Kotli, it's completely shut down. The whole Kotli town, shops closed, transport off, while thousands poured onto the streets in Azad Patan and Palandari. Their demand, of course, is that they want basic rights, which has been long denied by Pakistan to PoK. In fact, India's Ministry of External Affairs has now spoken, saying that these protests in PoK are a direct result of Pakistan's atrocities and exploitation of PoK's resources, insisting that Pakistan must be held accountable for human rights violations.
We have seen reports on protests in several areas of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, including brutalities by Pakistani forces on innocent civilians. We believe that it is a natural consequence of Pakistan's oppressive approach and systemic plundering of resources from these territories, which remain under its forcible and illegal occupation. Pakistan must be held accountable for its horrific human rights violations.
Remember, that's the first statement that's come from India on the PoK protest that's been on for a few weeks now. In fact, for the last 4 days particularly, internet and phone services in PoK have been suspended by Pakistan. In London, we see young activists there holding a strike in solidarity outside the Pakistan High Commission, demanding restoration of communications. We know that nearly 12 locals have been killed in police firing in PoK because they've come out in protest. This is 5th consecutive day that protests are on, and it's only intensifying. Locals say that they've been denied fundamental rights for 70 years. In fact, so many locals, 12 of them who were killed, funeral was held there with locals there attending the funeral in the last 24 hours. Tense situation prevailing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Now, locals there demand that they want representation in the assembly adequately, they want fair use of resources, and they want accountability for the police killings that have happened. Tensions remain high as anger of the people there continues to boil. People confronting the Pakistan's military clampdown, and this is drawing both local and international attention now on the crisis, with PoK believing very strongly that they are being ill-treated and deliberately marginalized, and resources are being taken from them, but they're not being given their basic rights.